Somebody goes to Nigeria to buy and bring it to Ghana to sell. And you, a fellow Ghanaian, you buy in Ghana and you sell in Ghana. And who bought in Nigeria that would have imported, paid duties, paid duty in Nigeria, paid duty in Ghana, is selling lower? Can't you see where the problem is? So I saw this video of some Ghanaian market women complaining that some Nigerian traders have penetrated their market, selling the product at a very low and affordable price and almost making it impossible for them to sell their product, which is usually very high. Now this video is in their local language, but there's this Twitter handle that was able to break it down, like wrote it out on Twitter. So look at it. I'm going to play the video, but you're going to read out what was written. Take a look.
Asem kakra ye kan say bibi haye asa dwabufuo a ye wo akra ye mu bi wo CM ebi wo agbobroshi ebi wo kantamanto ene ye kan ye ho abom but ade ba ko a haye pa wo ha say ye niama ye ton ewo aye akra ha niama ye ton beans ye ton ambushi ye ton meko ye ton spices ye ton niama say Nigeria for fi Nigeria abeti omuhu egum ena say ye niama na ye ton enu ena omo atiso no omo di aba ha no ton ade enu omo ye wholesalers ena ye retailers omo di niama no bia ye ema ye ton say enti sa bio omo di niama ni ba omo gasa twi agushi nu egu truck mu omo hwe agushi gu truck mu omo hwe beans ayeton ni 90 cedis mu omo di 70 cedis any 60 cedis na ni baby omo di niama no fi nti asema ha ye kese ye ntimi fa Ghana law je yensem na de kakra ya so hu se Ghana law mu se obi efi oho fi krofofo so ba ni niama no odi brewu ema wu ton onu oye wholesaler ena wu ye retailer nti say nu omo fa ye djuma no ena omo di omo usu ameko omo di ku achi omo usu agushi omo di ku achi omo usu amomo say ye market ama say nu wo di pieces so wa ye nto wo di agushi tu wa ye nto nti ye sire mpanimfo eni ejom mpanimfo say asem we ye sire omo so omo som no omo so asem we ni maye because ye timi famra e say ye nsem.
So, as you've seen, these women are calling on their authorities to do something about it. Well, I'm not exactly sure what you want your authorities to do. But my question is, are these people selling illegally? If they are selling illegally, then the law should take its course. But if they are not selling illegally, what crime have they committed? Like, I'm curious, what crime have they committed? Selling something at an affordable price that is beneficial to Ghanaian people, as against you people selling at a price that is very expensive and hurting your economy. Like, make it make sense. Because now somebody wrote online that there is a Ghanaian law that says that foreigners can't come to Ghana and retail. Right, but I want to believe that these people who are selling have their permit to sell, right? And if they have their permit to sell, it was the Ghanaian government that gave them that permit to sell. So what is the problem here? Market forces control the market. You should look at your economy. You should look at what you're not doing right. If these people are selling at a low price and are still making profit, then you that is selling at a high price, there is something you are not doing right. Because if I know Nigerians, they are not going to sell in your country to prove a point. If they are selling at that price, at a low price, trust me, they are making profit. So that means those Ghanaians who are complaining that Nigerians are selling at a low price, which is not allowing them to sell their own product, that means they are selling maybe triple, the price. For the first time, I'm seeing Ghanaians come together to support Nigeria. That means their women, the traders, are not doing something right. Now, there's one standout, comment of a Ghanaian that I saw that looks like it's neither here nor there. I can't even say whether I support him, but let me read it out. He said, I don't mind now. He's talking about Nigerians. He says, I don't mind if they're sourcing their product in Ghana, but when they go to Nigeria to buy and come back to sell in Ghana, that they have a competitive advantage. And I'm like, somebody goes to Nigeria to buy and bring it to Ghana to sell. And you, a fellow Ghanaian, you buy in Ghana and you sell in Ghana. And who bought in Nigeria that would have imported, paid duties, paid duty in Nigeria, paid duty in Ghana, is selling lower. Can't you see where the problem is? Your trade and business system needs to be fixed. If those people will still sell low after importing and paying all those taxes, and they'll pay taxes in the market, these people who are doing business there practically live in Ghana. So they operate under the Ghanaian economy. It's not like they sell here and come and go and be eating in Nigeria or come and be buying things in Nigeria and be living in Nigeria. They live in Ghana. So there is the money they're making in that market that they're using to live their life in Ghana. And you say because they're important, they have comparative. No. There's a problem with the trade system that needs to be fixed in your country. Because this video just looks like an attack on people who are just going about their normal business. All they have just done is to look at, okay, I am selling this. I can't sell for this price. Since you have decided to sell to your people this price, I'm going to sell this price, which will counter your price, and I'm still making my profits. If for nothing, you should be thankful to these Nigerians. If not, I'm sure where would people be buying stuff and know that your people are ripping you guys off? I am in for, you to enjoy the benefit of being a citizen of a particular country. It's your country. You should have an advantage over foreigners who are there. So I'm all for that. You're Ghanaians, you should have advantage over foreigners. But when foreigners are not able to expose how you're cheating your people, it's not a joke that almost all the Ghanaians I've seen online are supporting Nigerians. Because why? Their pocket has been affected. At this point, it's not the nationality thing, it's not a battle between Jollof. It's a battle of demand and supply. What I can afford and what you're charging me, what I can pay, and the services you're rendering to me. It's a demand and supply issue here. So for those few ones who are wanting to make it against Nigeria versus Ghana, this is clearly not what it is. If you're selling to your people, I don't know the economics that is making you buy in your country and then to sell in your country. Somebody who is buying from outside the country is selling cheaper. Make it make sense, I ask again. Make it make sense. Everything is not about that person. Look inwards. When you always want to look at that person is a problem. There was also one time that there was this issue. Some lady brought her, as in took her to Ghana to sell, and then is selling at a low price. And so more Ghanaians, the lady is Nigerian, they're selling at a low price. So some Ghanaians are, kind of patronize that. It was also a problem. Why are you people ripping your people off? And Nigerians are very smart and shrewd business people. If they are not going to sell at a low price just because for the fun of it. Whatever price they are selling, if something is supposed to be, let's say, 30 cedis, and Nigerians are selling 50 cedis, and trust me, they are making money. So if what is supposed to be maybe 30 cedis and your people are selling for 100 cedis, then your grievances or your anger should be channeled towards your market people. This is just to be an eye-opener for you people. Your market women needs to sit down, re-strategize, and then if they have to be like some kind of price regulation, then everybody knows that they're all selling, as against leaving the market for anybody to sell. I can decide to take my goods there and sell it for what it is. What is supposed to be, it is my business, right? It is my business. So try to make things affordable, and don't make it about it's. Don't make it about Nigerians. You go and buy things in Togo, and then you come out, you sell it at a very low, high price. The same Nigerians will go and buy it from that same Togo and sell at a moderate price. Who do you think the people will patronize? And you see, when it concerns people's pocket, they don't care the nationality you are. Who sells at a better price is who they are going to patronize. Yes. So wisdom should apply here. You know, try and look for what you guys are not doing right and then fix it. You won't keep complaining all the time that people are coming to take over your market, because if you do right by your people, they will patronize you. There's a place called Ghana High in Nigeria. People, we have a market. Ghanaians are selling there. It's called Ghana High. A lot of people sell there. A lot of Ghanaians sell there. And nobody is saying that. Everybody, it's a free market. Sell whatever you want to sell. Because that kind of victim mentality they're taking, how can they come to your land and take what? That means you have failed. If they came to your land to come and take over your market, because that means you that is supposed to control the market, you're supposed to know your people and know how to sell to them. You're ripping them off to the extent that your people prefer to patronize foreigners. That is where the problem is. So you need to look at what you didn't do right or what you are not doing right and correct it. You see, the questions are numerous, but then you can't want to stifle the market just because you want it to favor you, or you want to tell the government to come to the market and come to your rescue. Because all these foreigners, since the video mentioned Nigerians, that is why I'm taking it upon myself to talk about, because when it comes to Nigerians, I mean, but I want to believe that foreigners, but maybe Nigerians dominate the market, so it's fine. But you see, you sit down and think about what to do. Nigerians bring things from Nigeria, right? Let's say they bring things from Nigeria, and then you're like in wholesale, and you're supposed to buy from them and sell. But then you buy from them, maybe what you're buying 50 cedis, you're going to sell 120 cedis to the end users. That is also hurting their business. What they know that they can sell, like what they bought for 50 cedis, they can sell for 70 and still make 20%, 20 cedis gain. Then you are hurting their business. So that space that you're creating, that is what they are feeling. That is what they are feeling. Instead of carrying camera, setting ring light and setting camera and be crying and saying, government come, oh, Nigerians are, what are the things they're talking about? Tomatoes, onions, beans, all those, edible, perishable foods that obviously they are not coming from. They are things grown in Ghana there. And Nigerians are taking over your market. Then there's something you're not doing right. If what you're complaining about are perishables, and for the life of me, these are not the things that will be coming to Nigeria, coming from Nigeria. We're not even talking about those, okay, like all those Indomie, all those things, fine. But you see, things like tomato, onions, and these are things that I want to assume, or I want to believe they are homegrown. So if you're also still cheating your people there that foreigners will come and sell tomato, pepper, beans, rice cheaper than you locals, then you need to appraise yourself. You need to look at your business again and re-strategize. Like I said, I'm in for locals enjoying the benefit of being locals, but then you can mess it up if you take the wrong approach. in this case, that is what it clearly is. And you will continue to cry like that because the foreigners have seen that space that you have created and they will feel it. You want to use one bag of rice to build house. You want to use one bag of beans, the amount to build. Like, how much do you want to charge your people who clearly you are all in the system that is kicking all of you in your behind? And then you want to make things even more difficult for them. It's not a Nigerian versus Ghana thing here. It's a humanity thing here. It's like being considerate in doing business thing here. You will not sit down and want to rip your people off, and then when somebody steps in, it's looking like the person is the enemy. No, it's not. It's clearly not. And in any case, if you think that because they are going to buy from Nigeria, things are way cheaper, then you start going to Nigeria to buy. It's as simple as that. Because trust me, nobody brings in things into any country and don't pay duty. Before it goes out of Nigeria, you will pay. And then when it's going into the country, that you will pay. So these people, for nothing, they're even supposed to sell, the Nigerians are even supposed to sell higher. But if they're just selling lower, then these women, you people are really cheating your people. You people are really dealing with your people price-wise. And that is what clearly is the case here. So in conclusion, the big elephant in the room, which is overpricing, should be addressed. Why are your people preferring to patronize foreigners against their own people? You sit down there, analyze it, walk around your business, re-strategize, look at how you can approach your business differently. They say if you can't beat them, you join them. Nigerians, you see, wherever there is business, they are going there. They don't mind who they are doing the business with. They don't mind. If you want to, you can actually sit down, do business with these Nigerians, and you will win. It's going to be a win-win situation. Because trust me, if they are not committing any crime, there is really nothing the government can really do. If it's enshrined in their law that these are the things you need to meet to do business in this country, if they've met all those things, then all those carrying setting up camera to cry will not work. You understand? There are things that you need to do. Look at your business and see how you're going to do it and work around it. Well, like I said earlier, Nigerians are smart business people. They didn't go to Ghana to prove any point or to count the bridges in Ghana. They went there to make money. So if they have seen a lacuna and they're feeling it, by all means, you guys should reappraise yourself, because all I see here is a trade business system that needs to be fixed. So if you fix that, I'm sure everything will fall into place. But you see, these kind of things will always make it look like it's an affront against a nationality. And when it's attacked like this, or it's approached like this, it doesn't end well. Well, it always comes off like you're wanting to hate on some people because they are just doing their genuine business and going about their normal business in peace without causing any problem, and you are here, hating on them. So try to look for how you're going to solve this thing. Try to look clearly not in this way. Try to look for how you're going to solve this thing. Sit down, let everybody sit down, like come to a round table, have a proper discussion, and then I think things like this can be fixed, and everybody will do business and make profits. So it's not a problem. It's not supposed to be a problem. So yeah, it can be resolved, and it can be resolved amicably. Different nationalities are all over the world doing business and sticking to the rules, because they have not said that these guys or these business people are breaking any rule or any law. They didn't say that. If these guys are not committing any crime, they are paying their taxes, they are doing their business in a peaceful and orderly manner, you have no right to call on the government to say clamp down on them because what? They've decided to sell something at a low and affordable price to your own people? Oh, please. Anyway, that's it. Kindly subscribe, like, and share, and let's do this again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.